We are rangers. We walk in the dark places no others will enter.
We do not break away from combat.
We stand on the bridge and no one may pass.
We do not retreat, whatever the reason.
We live for the one. We die for the one.
Hello and welcome to Chats, a television podcast, season 6.5. Chatzylon 5 presents Crusade Chats. My name is Alan, and the legends speak of one ranger above all the others. One ranger to rule them all, and one to find them. It's Magellan!
And one to rule them all, one to find them, one to hunt them down, and in the darkness bind them.
Look at you, big boy!
I almost got it. That's not right.
It's bring them all, and into the darkness bind them.
One to bring them all?
Yes.
That's dumb. That's bad.
He wrote it in the in 2004 or whatever when the movies came out.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, that's in the thing.
Yeah, the book,
that's in the main thing.
Yeah, the first book came out in what, 2003, 2001?
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Okay, I love it when I'm right. Hi, Magellan. Welcome to
Because
Chat.
they're novelizations of the films.
Exactly. Dude, what's the last novelization of a film that you read?
I've never read one.
Bro, I'm gonna lend you my copy of the Pokemon 2000 novelization because it's lit.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's got color photos, dude.
It's just a genre of books I've never understood.
It's like, especially with sci-fi and fantasy, it's like, oh, I want to know way more about this movie that didn't get any extraneous information. So someone just wrote it. Some dude named usually Charles wrote it. And speaking of Charles, we're joined this week to discuss another Babylon 5 adjacent movie. Charles himself, Charlie, the roommate, is here.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me back on for another movie.
We have run out of movies. This is the final Babylon 5 film.
I can't believe it. We're at the end of the road for movies.
Yep.
This is like Sam and Frodo lying on Mount Doom, and they're at the end, and they finished their mission.
I really thought you were about to come correct with some deep Lord of the Rings trivia, and that was
come correct.
Well,
it was good.
The final part of my thought was that instead of Frodo and Sam, it's like Frodo and Sam and Sam. Like there's three of us lying there on the mountain.
Two Sams, one Frodo.
Frodo, Sam, and Samantha. No, two Frodos, one Sam.
Yeah, two Frodos, one Sam.
Two Frodos.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Frodos.
One ring, two Frodos.
They can carry the load together.
But then their moral failure would outweigh Sam's moral resilience.
Okay, fine. Two Sams, one Frodo.
Thank you.
Two Sams, Magellan.
Thanks. I just think that otherwise we'd have a bad ending if there were two Frodos.
Bossy,
you know what? I guess you're right.
Spoiled Magellan wants there to be two Sams.
Classic spoiled, lazy millennial Magellan. Always gabbing on about things.
Okay.
Yeah, folks, this is the last Babylon 5 movie that we're going to be watching today. It's The Legend of the Rangers, To Live and Die in Starlight.
Can you believe we watched the first Babylon 5 movie in September of 2018?
No.
That's not true, what you just said. Oh, no, you're talking about The Gathering?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's been a while.
The first time Charlie was with us was September of 2018.
Oh, my God.
It's been going on.
The long and winding road.
I still remember Charlie being that friend of yours. I remember that time when Charlie was just your weird friend from college. Who I was like, why is he taking time away from my friend Magellan? How dare he?
Yeah, let's air it all out right now because we'll never talk to Charlie again.
Wow, really?
I was 4 years old when we were in college. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
I was a little babu. I was sucking my thumb the whole time.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped doing that, by the way.
What?
Hold on. Now it sounds like you are doing it again.
Now, wait just a second, John. I want to talk to you about the film that we're watching tonight.
Okay, please talk to me.
It's called The Legend of the Rangers. It was intended to be the feature-length pilot for a new spin-off series. It did terribly in the ratings.
Yeah.
And it did terribly in the ratings, and no further episodes were ordered. Sad. Everyone tells us this movie's butt, especially Nick and or Pat have told us this movie's butt.
We've had listeners, Charlie, who've like tried to bribe us into not watching this one.
So that's why we're watching it.
Well,
Also-
I like. Yeah. Sorry, I like movies that are all the way what they are, all the way good or all the way bad. So I'm excited.
So your favorite movie is obviously Marriage Story, which is all the way to two people fighting.
It's Oscars night, by the way.
It is my favorite.
Tonight? Tonight is the Oscars.
Yes.
Wow.
When we're recording this, I should say.
When you're listening to it, it's Oscars night.
It's somewhere in the world, it's Oscars night.
Wait, congratulations for winning Best Picture.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, I totally
really
predicted
great
it.
film. I thought that the mise en scène was really good in that one.
It would be so cool if they gave it to this movie that we're watching.
So, The Legend of the Rangers, the B5 sequel movie?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't like The Irishman. We didn't like Joker, so we dug back into the archives.
Everything else was burned in a mysterious fire.
It had to be something that It had to be something that hasn't been nominated before.
We decided to set right a horrendous snub on our part.
Yeah, I mean, what was
was
doing
the
big in
snub
2002? What was Best Picture in 2002? Come on.
Oh God, let's find out.
It was the Twin Towers.
It was A Beautiful Mind.
Oh boo!
Oh,
boo! Oh boo!
Although I did
boo.
watch that movie maybe a couple of years later, and it was like, it was
Okay, here are the nominees in 2002.
The Legend of the Rangers.
Speaking
Philip
of
Einstein.
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring is one of them.
Okay.
In the Bedroom, which I've never heard of.
Okay.
A Beautiful Mind, Gosford Park, and Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is a good ass movie.
Moulin Rouge should have gotten it out of this.
I haven't seen it.
I'd give it to Moulin
I haven't
Rouge.
seen it. If you liked Cats 2019, you will like Moulin Rouge.
I haven't seen that.
When did this gremlin join the podcast? I'm excited.
I haven't seen it.
Presidential candidate Pete
Just a
Buttigieg, welcome to
gremlin
Chats.
What's the thing with Beautiful Mind? He's doing math?
Yeah, he's like really smart.
Whatever.
He
All right.
is a mathematician, and his mind is incredibly beautiful.
Isn't he like put into jail?
He has schizophrenia. He's paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh, so okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My Simpsons brain is like A Beautiful Mind, and then it's like a guy who's like pretty normal looking, but then we zoom in on his head, and it's just a pinup model being like, woo.
Okay.
Just the laziest like level 1 joke.
Yeah.
Um.
All right. Let's watch this horrible thing.
Yeah, man. It was
It
written
could
by
be good.
JMS.
I'm holding out.
It's a JMS Michael Vehar special. It was it takes place in March of 2265, so 2 years before the Drock Plague. Charlie, don't worry. Actually, you know about that. You watched A Call to Arms.
Yeah.
So it's 2.
Yeah, this happens before the last one we watched.
Yes, but comes out much later.
Yeah.
Because we're in January 19th of 2002.
And Call to Arms came out when, in 99?
I would assume so. Yes, early 99. Yes, it's like
Okay.
January 99. Let's get into it, folks.
Let's do
it's
it.
gonna be a little tough finding a sync point because it's a TV movie. So as you know, it just kind of starts. So on our version of the movie, we start with like a big battle scene, and so just on 0 minutes 0 seconds, you're gonna hit play when I say play, and we're gonna watch The Legend of the Rangers together, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. It'll be a great time. Sweet meat.
Sounds
Here we
good
go,
to
everyone.
me.
Love it.
Sounds Gucci to me. Starting Babylon 5, The Legend of the Rangers. In 3, 2, 1, play. Ah, yes, space, finally.
Yeah, give me that music.
New logo. Ew, I hate it. Ew, I hate it.
Ooh, I'm into it. Dissenting opinion. The ships are immediately the best Babylon 5
man,
ships.
I love Halo Combat Evolved.
Chief, you gotta look at the lights.
Photos.
Oh, it's weird to see Minbari again because there were like no Minbari in Crusade.
That guy's the main
handsome
guy. Yes. You can tell because he
Everything
looks
that they
normal.
can. Well, all these people might just die right now, right?
Yeah, it could be.
You don't know any of these dudes, right?
No.
These are all brand new characters.
The less hot guy could have been a Minbari. Like, he's got a face where he could have been cast as a Minbari.
You got a face for a Minbari.
That
Wow.
guy,
Oh,
right?
that's offensive to me. You know, I used to have a chin beard like that in college. Fun fact.
They have brought up their explosion tech.
Big time.
Big time.
He's dead.
Captain, are you good?
Why are you taking a big nap, Captain?
Captain, there's a fight going on. Wake up.
God damn it. It took him offline. Sorry, I'm never quite sure how much we're here to make fun of it.
100%.
Because I tune in for these weird movies, but you guys like the show.
Oh, make fun. It's okay. Make fun of it.
I have no more
Let
lines.
that affect you.
Awkward.
Choose to be unaffected by that
That
information.
actor probably was about to laugh and he had to turn around to hide it.
Yeah, handsome guy's not a bad actor.
Yeah. I mean, being handsome is half the job of acting, I think, right?
I know that for a fact.
We die.
She's like pretty heavily made up, actually, if you look at her like eye makeup. Things I noticed.
This whole show's pretty heavily made up.
It's actually fiction.
It's fiction. We made it up. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I love that.
Did we talk about it last time you were on?
Maybe.
Wait, what is this? Is this a theme song? Hello?
Oh my gosh, it's the opening titles for this show that didn't have that.
Who's
Ooh.
that lady?
Yeah,
I'm
she
into
hers.
this.
I didn't know about that move for her.
My dad! That's my dad!
Oh, this poor guy got cast as the lead in a Babylon 5 series.
This looks sick. What the fuck?
What the hell? I want this show, actually. The effects look so good, dude.
The effects are
She punches with, like,
the
magic,
best
dude.
I've seen on Babylon
Yeah,
5.
that's awesome.
Did people lie to us? Is this good?
Maybe that was the grift, is they like really, really talked it down so that we would love it.
Oh, hell yeah, Minbar. Oh, hell yeah, big castle.
Oh, give me that building.
My
look.
prediction is they have a lot more budget for effects, but the
writing's
probably-
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the episode would have been called To Live and Die in Starlight.
Dylan Neal as David Martell.
Alex Sahara. Miriam Seros.
Sirwa. Mackenzie Gray.
Okay, what's he saying?
Jakar!
Andres Katsoulas.
Christopher Frankie's back, folks. God, I miss Jakar so much.
Why the long face?
That's my bone folds.
Ooh, the effects.
Whoa, cool ship, cool ship.
Well, he just said it.
He clearly knows the word. Duty.
Duty. Promise.
Ooh, staying
And the
up past
punishment
his...
is death.
That's some king shit right there.
That's sort
It's
of
only
all
fitting.
of our punishments as humans for staying alive.
It's death. Ooh, I like this door. I like this. This is great.
The Matrix has come out by this point.
I was about to say.
David.
They're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to make that joke.
It's funny that the camera is showing that, in fact, their ears are like on their chin.
Yeah.
Not fighting with sticks.
He looks like someone, but I can't figure out who it is.
He looks a little like the Star Trek guy.
Chris Pine?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
A little like Rob Lowe, a little like Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's just in that handsome guy space, huh?
Mm.
No, like yoga.
This seems stupid.
My stupid meter is buzzing.
I've never known this to be a ranger thing, that they're like, we die even when it's like a really stupid choice to die. Like, aren't they all about just being smart and doing smart stuff? Also, it's cool that we're seeing a lady ranger, right?
I'm a lady ranger.
I don't think we'd seen a female ranger in the show.
It took us 8 years, but yeah. Remember when the Rangers were introduced and it was just like, yeah, they've been around forever. We've just had them. Ooh.
Let it go. No, let it go, handsome guy.
No.
No, you're less cool now.
Stick,
Listen to these
stick,
added on
stick.
sound effects. Whoosh,
Stick,
whoosh.
stick. I could cut your throat with a stick.
I could stick you real good with this here stick.
That's not cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Really shaking the camera.
Yeah, they're really,
time.
really doing it. Oh my god, that's dumb. Is every room just next door to the fighting room?
Yep.
That'd be a good bit.
The Valen.
Oh, the ship is called the Valen. Don't do that.
The right one. Named after...
Valen.
Right.
Did we tell you who Valen is?
Yes and no. I don't remember.
Well, Valen is like, in Minbari culture, he's this like holy figure from a long, long time ago.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's come up.
But do you want to know the spoiler?
Oh, no.
You don't.
No.
Because you'll watch Babylon 5.
Yeah, like tomorrow probably. His folks died. That's how you know he's relatable. Excuse me. You know?
Little smile.
She's like, yeah, Greek and African, yeah.
Some Greek and African mythologies from Mars. Mars Greece.
The Rangers, the most Greek organization of all.
Nobody matches us for how Greek we are.
But God, if only we were a little bit more African.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see.
No,
No.
that's the Valen I just told you.
They never make mistakes like that in movies. They're never like, oh, right, yeah.
Because there's a screenwriting reason for that.
Did you take a screenwriting class between our episodes?
Maybe.
Wow,
Okay.
that's great.
Look forward to learning more from you.
Yeah. Look forward to learning more from you, Mr. Potter.
Mr. Buttigieg.
Counselor Buttigieg.
It will.
You worked at a company that's fixing potions prices.
Did he just say it's been an honor to serve inside you?
Beside you.
Beside you. Oh. It should have been a joke where it was like inside you. Beside you.
I'm sorry.
Stupid.
I don't know about her.
That was a bad line.
And there's still stick fighting back there. Stick fighting is so funny. If you just focus on that.
It's just the most calm stick fighting.
Yeah.
What's up, Jakar?
Okay, Jakar was there. Step into the light.
Have we seen this guy before, Alan?
I don't think so, no.
Isn't there a Membari guy that we've seen before that's in this movie?
Maybe. Less. Nothing less. Oh, in that case, get the hell out of here.
We put the light there to make it really obvious where you were supposed to stand.
Wasn't the whole thing that Dawn got rid of the Great Council?
No, she just changed the composition of it.
Oh.
Remember? She dissolved it, but then reformed it. With
And
the
then made a
workers.
better one. Made
Yeah.
them more woke.
Yeah. Oh, I miss this little bow that they do with the thumbs.
Little what?
The little bow that we do with the thumbs. The
Little what
Membari.
that they do with the thumbs?
The bow? Bow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. That's my superpower, is soul vision.
Ooh. I can see green souls 10 times a day. Red souls use twice as much mana.
This isn't their most sacred principle. This is stupid.
Live for the one, die for the one.
Yeah, but as an organization, their thing shouldn't be like, we always fight until we're dead.
Oh, shit. Yes, you may also
Jakar,
speak.
Bust in, baby. Bust down, Tatiana.
Yes.
I want to see you
Yes.
bust it down.
Oh, fuck yeah. Take their hoods off.
But Liv is part of that.
Yeah, it's wise.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow. Nicely done, Alan. Good job.
Thanks. I clapped it. Kiss.
Her
Linear?
name's Delenn. Oof.
Ratata.
He's my best bud.
Oh. We got our season-long mystery. Can't wait for that to be resolved.
Oh. Works so hard. They have such good effects.
Your homeworld was like blown up.
Subjugated
Shit
for
is
like
not good
thousands
over
of
there.
years, pal. Yes.
What?
In this economy?
Yeah,
What is
in
this
this
type
economy.
5 Jakara's doing?
I don't know if economy is research for true things.
David, baby.
David, Bubby, I got you a big job. I got you a big boat. It's in front of us. Oh.
Oh no.
That little tiny ship right there.
Not the Leandra.
The one that looks like a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. The one that's actually very beautiful.
I do love the setup of how people get their ships and
Oh,
stuff like
thank
this. He gets the ghost ship. He gets the like everyone died on this ship.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
not
cool.
that's not bad. That's a cool thought.
It's got a bunch of red wires. Great gag.
Those are like core pieces of the ship that are just
Yeah.
shattered on the
I
ground.
would love to see the script for that. He tries to close it, it opens. He tries to close it, it opens. And by this point, Star Wars had come out,
Yeah, Phantom Menace was out.
but
Maybe the Clone Wars was even out.
Yeah, not the good ones though.
Ooh. Why are all Minbari just brutal? Love
I think
their
he'll
back
be
and
like,
forth.
this is low, so I hit my head.
Yeah,
it.
the look.
Look, there's this bar that we need to put some tape on this so it's easier to see.
You asked, so I thought I'd tell you.
I mean, if I did it, someone else is gonna do it.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure we're
My head still hurts from earlier when I hit it.
I mean, if we have to live on this ship together, we shouldn't be doing that every day. Yeah,
For
give
3
us
to
the
5
bridge.
seasons.
What do we got here?
Not bad.
Yeah, not
That's
bad
a
at
good
all.
bridge. It's better than the Lex, better than the Excalibur.
Yeah. Better than Babylon 5. No.
No, CNC is iconic, dude.
CNC is iconic. There are no space windows in here. That seems interesting.
They talked about that.
Who talked about that?
These two, when they first walked in, they were like, "Oh, it's got ghosts."
Oh, it's haunted? That's stupid.
Mommy, I'm hungry. It's one of the characters.
Go into Antietam, boys. Figured you were listening to Ghost.
This dude's eyes are very far apart, and I don't mean to be that person.
I've been waiting to see if I should say it the whole time.
That's all I'm
haven't.
saying.
Didn't bother me. I judge people by the content of their character and the strength of their acting.
The strength. I judge people by the
color
content.
of their skin.
And by the color of their skin.
But when it comes to eyes,
Not by that.
no.
When they walked in, he was like, "Man, the ship is ugly," and he's like, "It's a ship for military, not for aesthetics."
This 6 thing is very just put in because you're supposed to understand what it means. Like it's
Well,
about tradition and
There is
Yeah,
one
they-
single
fighting
episode of
skill.
Babylon 5 where they do ranger stuff where they fight with sticks.
Yeah, they get like cool metal expandable sticks. That's their thing.
Yeah, Marcus has a big stick.
But the fact that they're like,
This just means The Matrix came out.
yeah.
right.
Dignitaries. That's deeply normal way to attack.
Whatever, bro.
Clearly, you don't want to talk.
Because you're the protagonist.
Okay, I'm gonna try and flip the watch to the dryer really quickly, guys.
All right, see ya.
Wish me
Yeah.
luck.
We'll sum it for you, what you missed.
I'll tell you what it is. Bang! Stick meet ground.
How he's heated.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Great.
What is this? What?
He's a triluminary. What? Hello?
Huh? What?
Why'd you say that?
Lack of ethnic understanding. Jewish.
He needs a better foil. Like if your protagonist guy is like hot guy.
You need something really ugly.
You just need another good character who can make it work.
Yeah, it's sort of.
Play off guy.
It seems like they're just trying to do like a Kirk Spock thing, where like one of them's like a hothead, and the
Yeah.
other
Totally.
guy's like a cool, level-headed guy. But that's like kind of boring.
Cause the other guy doesn't like really challenge him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. You and Valen?
Apocalypse
No?
box right there.
Is this the gang? Oh my god, is this the whole crew?
Wait, are they letting Drazi and Narn be Rangers now?
Yeah, well, they just joined the Alliance.
I know, but Rangers have always been humans and Minbari.
Maybe they finally got woke and they're trying to open up.
That's cool.
Oh,
Oh.
she looks like Nataf.
Yeah.
With a
Looks like
name
we
name.
got some ethnic understanding on this crew, huh?
Exactly.
This is our compass. Doesn't work.
We live and die in Starlight. There it is. Yeah.
Is that from something?
Just the name of this episode.
Oh, I see that. Oh my god. Sorry. That was a larger Drazi than I was expecting.
He's a big boy. Pisces. I mean,
I live to serve, I serve to live is an example of that kind of thing I hate.
Oh, yeah. I'm just taking words and flipping them.
What's up? I'm Chaz. Cute.
cute.
Perel Penguin.
I'm the bookish one.
Speaking of JRPG parties.
What? You're not gonna finish that sentence?
Sir?
King, we stand. I only like Turk now.
Who's gonna carry the very small things?
Yeah, it seems like he's less confident about that.
There's a reason that movies and shows never ever introduce characters by just having them say who they are.
I guess I've already forgotten all the names because that's not how this works.
Yeah, this feels like an improv class.
Yeah, you want to have a moment with each character where you see where they show you who they are.
I kind of like this, though.
Well, that's one of the differences.
Well, it's them introducing them each other also.
I know, but they don't. That's the first time we've heard from.
Yeah.
This music's nice. Sounds like a military ad, but it's kind of supposed to.
Yeah.
Come.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm crying. Oh. Whoa, cool new alien.
Jakar.
Jakar's just here.
Oh, is he gonna hang out with them? Was it the goal of the show
I think so.
that he just hangs with them?
I hope so. She's like, I ran out of sleeves. Chase me.
Runs away.
Chase me.
I feel like that's like a little rich girl in a big house move. It's like to say da-da-da, and then like sprint up into the attic and
Right.
Yeah.
it's like, where'd that creepy girl go?
It's good.
Well, that's good.
Good job.
What?
What was that? A weird ADR exchange. They should not have her run anymore.
Nope. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's a cool transition. What?
Yeah, what is that?
Forced chemistry right there is what that is.
Yeah.
So, okay, we have a fun ensemble.
Yeah.
We got
this
a mission.
Isn't like dreadfully bad. It's just kind of boring.
They're kind of all low status except for him.
Yes.
They're trying to make her like high status. They butt heads, but I'm just not.
Right.
Just not buying it.
And his spot guy maybe too, but yeah.
This is kind of just making me want to watch Firefly. You know?
Yeah.
Have you seen Firefly?
You would not believe your eyes.
Yeah.
No, it's got Captain Hammer.
Yeah, Captain Hammer's the
Oh my
captain.
god.
10 million fireflies.
They are all flying in space.
I tried to make myself believe.
That this show deserved more than one season.
It didn't even get a season. It only got the movie.
Look at them use those controls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shaking the screen again.
Sinister noises.
Mysterious music. This is hyperspace. That's how they represent it.
Oh.
Look out, it's me, Greg. My battalion of
But
Gregs.
John, I looked it up. The captain that dies at the beginning on David's ship,
Yeah.
his name is Greg.
Huh?
G-R-E-G-G.
Greg.
2 G's.
Greg's coming after them.
The framing of this shot, for example.
That guy's such a nerd. I don't buy nerdy characters.
Yeah. Your favorite characters are like,
That guy.
yeah, you like this guy.
Yeah.
It's such a relief to hear good music after Crusade.
That looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Big time.
Was this movie on the channel that did Crusade or what? Do you know, Alan?
If it what? Sorry?
Do you know if this movie was on the channel that did Crusade?
Ooh, what's she doing in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, hold on.
I guess this is the weapons.
What
Oh,
the
what
fuck
the
are you doing?
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my god. The guns are martial arts guns.
This owns, dude.
This is stupid.
You gotta punch accurately. Laser
Wish we got this
punch.
instead of Babylon 5.
What?
Sorry,
You monster.
my brain don't work too good.
Oh, romance plot thread. Two characters go and like make out in the weapons room,
Right.
and all their incidental like movements shoot lasers out.
Yeah.
This premiered on the Sci-Fi Channel.
This okay. So Sci-Fi had purchased the show by then.
Whoa!
Either
Wait,
that
she
or they
also
purchased. They
dodging
were going to
for
purchase
them?
this,
What?
like
what?
just this.
What does he say? Gotcha, you son of a. Is that her whole line?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha yourself? We're all being
Uh-oh.
thrown.
Oh no.
Oh God.
You know he's
dead
probably
already.
dead because the camera zoomed in on his body.
No, he's not dead.
He's
He's
dead.
one of
They
the
killed him off.
characters.
No, they killed
He's
him
dead.
off.
It's fiction.
They heard what you said about him not being a good foil.
Well, I guess it'd be for the best.
Do you receive? Oh my God! This has only been going for 37 minutes. This is, again, this isn't like substantially worse than other Babylon 5 movies. I'm just kind of like not that into it. Oh, fuck me. This is ridiculous.
Dude, I cannot believe she's doing in like this martial arts battle shit. This is so goofy.
Why is that the thing? I don't know.
Yeah, and they're not gonna explain it.
Is he gonna sacrifice all these diplomats to save them?
God, I hope so. The lady in the back's like, you can't keep saying that.
You also can't make that choice on behalf of all these diplomats. This is crazy.
Why is she being blinded by the light if she's not actually outside?
Oh, that's an iconic image. Though.
Oh my god!
God,
dude.
I can't.
She has to
It's
do
so
like a
iconic.
180 flip to get out.
I can't do it. Was Jakar on that ship?
No, the last time we saw him was not on the ship.
I thought he was like getting onto the ship with those diplomats.
Maybe.
Reminds me of Pacific Rim a little bit. But the difference is in Pacific Rim, you use your punches to have a robot punch.
Use your punches to make
And
robot
here
punch.
use
It's
your-
not use your punches to make laser shoot.
Right. It's just the sci-fi logic of it is bad because you wouldn't be more accurate with like just a punch than
Right.
some sort of targeting system.
Right. This sucks. So they just like failed their mission?
Yeah.
Oh, they should do Oscars for the worst movies. That would be really fun. I feel like that could revitalize it.
The Oscars.
Yeah, if they were like in the Oscar for the worst
The
movie.
worst, yeah.
Yeah, and they have 6 directors who are like, oh, please, don't.
Yeah. Well, they that does exist though.
Which part?
Well, the Razzies.
Oh, is that what they're really doing?
Yeah, the Razzies is like awards for the worst stuff.
Make fun of that.
But it'd be fun if it was at the Oscars ceremony
Right.
that they did worst picture right after best picture.
The Razzies.
Yeah. Oh wait, did they get the diplomats off?
I'm not sure where we are right now.
I think they got the diplomats into escape pods, and then
Oh. And now they're trying to get back.
or
on.
maybe just the bridge of the ship got destroyed, and the head guy was on the bridge.
Oh, maybe.
I'm guessing
Like that
that's what
chunk.
it is.
Not dead.
Were you
Get-
checking the Oscars buzz just now, Charlie?
Yeah, I was seeing some of the couples,
Some of the couples?
red carpet couple photos.
Oh, yeah, sure. Any wins yet? Any wins?
I couldn't figure it out.
Is it Turk? Love Turk.
Fuck me, Al Pacino's old. Holy crap. Check this dude out. He is wizened.
Isn't that the other guy?
That's Al Pacino.
No.
That's Al Pacino.
Al
No,
Pacino.
no. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's old. He should have been in this one.
Ooh, they're beaming. What's that beam gonna do? Are those like police?
Sirens or whatever, or the
Yeah.
blinkers. Again, all the space stuff looks A+.
Yeah. That's because that's something that's like really distracting in pretty much every other movie that we've watched.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what?
Ooh,
Hello?
I
Oh,
don't like
ghosts?
this guy.
Ghost.
Ooh,
Ah!
sir.
Ah!
Sir.
Sorry,
what
just
is
sleep. I'm sleepy.
this?
I'm sleepy.
Reminds me of Casper. What?
Somebody gave JMS the keys to the horror movie script again.
This guy's kind of spooky. I'm not sure everything's above board with this guy.
You don't think so?
I'm not sure he's alive. Oh, that was scary.
I shouldn't have had Taco Bell last night.
So you've never seen aliens like that?
Not this
No,
guy.
not
with
this
the
guy.
quills, no.
Aww. I too am held together by pieces of wire and good intentions.
It's so cool to meet you.
I just wanted to say I'm a big fan. I appreciate your speech and all, but damn, dude.
Could you sign my chest?
Boyfriend.
What the hell is
Why are we
happening?
watching this conversation?
We needed some Turk development.
Man, I would have loved to see the like
This is
punch up
funny. This is-
session for that joke.
They're gonna
Yeah.
kill each other. He's
Trying
gonna come out and
out
he's gonna be
some-
covered in that guy's
trying out some
blood.
different lines.
Yeah, that must have been improv.
Yeah.
The line aroma.
Oh shit.
Is that like a Vorlon city or something?
Ooh.
And then they knew exactly how much to believe.
What? 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 Oh my god.
Yeah, that's all we know about you.
And he doesn't see his own face in his dreams.
Oh, right.
That's why. Okay, I like that guy.
Is the not seeing your face in the dreams going to come up later? Because everyone's, like, dying because they keep being killed by, like, a shadow version of themselves in the dreams. And it's like, but this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they going to use it?
Probably not.
Look at those little dancing rave
I know,
guys at the bottom.
I was looking at that too. It's pretty cute. Alan, you still there?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm back.
Yep. Did you miss something or?
I missed the last like 2 minutes.
Oh, you didn't see the guy looking like Jakar?
No? Damn it. Damn it.
That guy who said that he doesn't see his face in his dreams has a like holographic thing that lets him look like anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
You saw the part with the underground pyramid or whatever?
Yes, I saw that.
Who knows what that is, right?
Another dimension.
Probably either something we're going to know in the next like 30 minutes or never know.
Yeah, definitely we'll never know.
Crusade has trained me to just be like, maybe this is nothing. Maybe this is just nothing. Everyone wears vests on the ship. I miss it when people would just wear button-up shirts back in the 50s. The 2250s.
Ooh, what's she up to? She's got her aiming fists.
I'm truly baffled by the decision to put her in that.
They clearly, used some real budget for it.
Yeah. You think this guy made himself look like Jakar?
No. Not that guy. Our covert ops guy.
Oh.
Not the creepy big mouth.
Don't put your hands, Sarah. You can't do it with your hands. This is my combat pose. She's like buff, dude.
This is so stupid.
This is the dumbest shit in the
This
world.
is so
Like,
dumb.
is that supposed to be our
Well, you
perspective of the
guys are-
ship?
What?
Is it supposed to be our perspective of the ship? Is like her being like, "Oh my god, I looked up and it's above me and it's so close."
Yeah,
But
and then
she-
is she like steering somehow?
Right.
She's like all of the steering and fighting.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dun, 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 dun.
An oblique angle.
Wow.
That's pretty good news.
Yeah,
good
I
writing.
think. Oh,
What? He's
This guy.
chasing ghosts.
Monsieur
Chasing ghosts.
Ghost.
I'm not a fan of spooky behavior.
great soundtrack.
Oh no.
Why does it just be like Mr. Morden? Just like, screw you guys. He's dead, but it's fine. It's this guy, yeah.
It's just our same ghost guy.
Our big mouth dream zombie.
What's our takeaway here? Why would he have gone here?
I don't know. He's just compelled to learn more about the ghosts or something.
But is he like more vulnerable if he's in this room of this ship?
I don't know.
Did they like lead him into either safety or danger?
Maybe they're from the other dimension.
Yeah.
Dude said slightly telepathic. You can't. You think? Hmm. Ooh, mysteries.
They found Delenn.
Yo, what?
It's Ambassador Delenn of the Interstellar Alliance.
Oh, this guy's in bad shape.
Oh, jeez,
How do you
Rick.
save someone from a bunch of ghosts? You need a...
Are you one of the ghosts?
No, I'm the handsome alive man.
I've been fighting ghosts.
Whoa, did you see that was just like all the ghosts just chilling?
Yeah, they were all like slightly hunched.
Yeah.
So he's a telepath? Is that his thing?
He's slightly telepathic.
Okay.
just the wrong amount, it seems.
Yeah, only
Just
the
in-
bad,
Yeah,
the bad part.
just enough to get freaked out.
I'm tripping out, dude. Ugh, do we have to watch the rest?
No.
Yeah, we do. We do. I know we do. I'm just checked out right now, you know?
But it's a space mystery.
What?
Huh?
It's a fun
said
little
I was
spooky
checked
space
out right
mystery.
What?
It's not really a mystery because I don't know what I'm trying to solve.
Yeah, I would say my biggest complaint about this movie is that it's hard to know what's happening.
There's
Yeah.
a traitor. The mission to save the ambassadors was sabotaged by someone on the ship. We're trying to figure out who it was.
Oh, when did they set that up? Did they just reveal that or
That's a beautiful shot. Look at that.
Yeah, that does look great.
Good for you guys. Very
Good for you
nice.
guys. Proud of you. Did you do that by
Like,
yourself?
They have something they can be proud of.
I like that everybody has a little desk.
But look at the interaction.
Oh, I like that shot of David with his chin fully enveloped.
Doesn't he look too young to be a captain?
Not really. He's got a really ripped chin.
Was his password Intelza?
I think so.
That doesn't seem secure.
Okay.
Oh,
It's French Stewart.
it's Chris Parnell.
It's Sidney Poitier.
It's Sidney
Yikes,
Poitier.
Magellan.
What'd you say?
I said yikes.
Why'd you say yikes?
Wasn't Sidney Poitier a black man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
What's your problem with that?
You have a problem with that, Ellen?
Seems
That's
like
the
you have
yikes.
it seems like you have a what'd they say, an ethnic understanding?
Who said that?
I hate these white
In
men.
this movie they said
Oh.
that. I don't remember the context.
Yep. Drink every time they say we live for the one and die for the one. Just drink.
I have been.
I had a Smirnoff Ice before we started recording.
No, you did.
All right.
Did you?
Yes, dude.
Oh.
Jeez. Did your folks ice you?
Yeah. How did that happen?
The last time my family was at the liquor store, someone found a 4th of July 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice that's like limited exclusive to July, and they were like, "It's December. Wouldn't it be fun if we bought this?" And they did. That's it. That's the story.
They needed more and better female characters.
We already have 2. What do you want? A whole cast of women? Yes.
Maybe I do. Maybe I would want that. And I think it's a travesty that Greta Gerwig wasn't nominated for Best Director for Little Woman.
She
Right.
wasn't on it?
She was not nominated, dude.
What the heck?
Oh.
Best Director is such a
That's a big chestnut.
male-dominated, yeah,
And it's male dominated, that's true.
category.
Who are the nominees? Freaking Scorsese?
Yes, Scorsese, Tarantino for Once Upon, Todd Phillips for Joker, the 1917 director, and the Parasite director.
Yuck.
Those
Yeah.
are fine, but Little Woman.
Yeah, like on all the haven't some of those guys got one before?
Tarantino must have.
Scorsese must have.
Scorsese.
Bong Joon.
Yeah, that's a good that he's nominated.
Right.
Todd Phillips, is Joker really that much of a directorial?
Have you seen Joker?
No.
I
Have you?
hated it.
You hated it?
Yeah.
You saw it?
I saw it the day after I got dumped, though, so... yeah.
Oh, fadoofa. You
Well, that's the right day to see Joker, isn't it?
imagine
About-
if you loved it and you were like, "I got dumped. Now I know I hate women and I want to be the Joker."
Yeah, I feel like that's when the movie is at its peak.
Like, yes.
We don't necessarily need to talk about the Oscars, but it is timely to when we're recording this and not when it's coming out. But like, the Joker and Jojo Rabbit being nominated for Academy Awards is such a fucking disgrace. And it's like, the Academy Awards are a joke, dude.
Yeah.
It's really strange to me that the Joker is nominated for Best Picture.
The older I get, the less I think that they are actually nominating the best movies.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems. Come on.
And I
Yeah,
understand
seen it yet, though.
satire. We
Yeah,
don't need to
but
get.
I
We
know. I disagree.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out, baby.
I'll go punch
Oh,
laser.
you run.
Why does this ship have so much loose wire?
It's because the ship was poorly taken care of.
You're right. Good answer. Thank you.
Look out for his spiky quills.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
You guys remember in X3, there's the bad guy who had...
We watched X3.
Yes,
for
Charlie, we
commentary.
do
You
remember.
know what I'm talking about? And he leans up to the old lady and then he does his porcupine. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh.
murder.
And then he like cracks his neck or whatever.
I hate
Yep.
that.
Yeah, it's awful. Good pull.
Thanks.
Good ref.
Hey, you know, I like that movie.
Yeah, we had fun with it when we watched it. It's like
Is-
not bad.
That's the
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of those that you expect to be dumb and fine, but then you're like, oh, this is.
It's got
Is good?
It's got some juice.
Yeah. That was a cool little move he did.
Yeah, a little flippy.
Dated.
Dated. Maybe that was the thing. Is because we don't recognize him. He's a bad man.
I know they were broadcasting to us who the traitor is.
Kind of a good little
What?
cut.
Oh my
Whoa, bad
God,
zoom.
that camera move. Don't
Terrible
do
camera.
that.
Ended on "We've got company." Cut. That's how you do that correctly.
Uh-huh.
Please give me my personal space.
There she goes. Oh, never mind.
Time to jump into the punchy
I'm
room.
gonna get some water.
I'm
I
gonna
need to
get in this
stand up.
punchy balloon.
I'll be right back.
Could you fill up my
Yeah.
cup?
Yeah, on your desk. Where is it?
I do like, from a set design perspective, that the girl Sarah has to jump into like a chute, like a laundry chute.
Yeah.
That's dope. I always wanted to like ride one of those when I was a kid.
Like in an apartment building or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's that, but instead of garbage, you're in the laser control room.
Right. And you can punch lasers.
I would love to see, like, the ad for that. Like, are you tired of your ship having unintuitive weapon systems? Try laser punch. And
Where
it's
you're
like,
the weapon.
What?
Laser punch. Where you're the weapon.
Be accuracy. Be precision. Be laser punch.
Ooh, I love a dodecahedron. We stand.
I do like their hologram like thing. And all the little colors moving at the bottom of John, I like all those little colors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's doing it again.
Yeah, but now she's punching. Ooh.
She's punching and
Oh,
kicking.
No, I was
You
gonna say
badass.
she's punching red-colored lasers.
This is
but
feminism,
It's
bud.
also the. She's. Oh no.
I need to make gifs of this and put them on the Twitter at some point of just this.
See, if this
This is absurd.
actress was an enemy of mine, then I would. Every time she tries to audition for something, I would be like sending them this clip. I'd be like, "This is what she's known for." Wow, it's really in her eyes.
Holy shit.
Wait, Alan,
This is dumb.
Alan, I know it's a busy night. It didn't need to be tonight, but I remember you made a wonderful GIF.
Oh, from the other movie. Yeah.
Demon Hunter.
Uh-huh.
Soul Hunter.
Yes, I will make a GIF of that at some point.
Holy shit.
I'll make several, actually.
You know what else is upsetting about that
What?
for her is she says she's like a tactical weapons expert, but if
Right.
they put her in the cockpit of a normal gun,
It's like, where's the part? Where's the launcher chute that I jump into and punch things?
Going fast.
Oh.
She's wearing too much makeup.
They also didn't edit out the red eye from the camera.
Move, I got this big shape. Everything's fine.
The shot of her was just a little too much. You felt like you were supposed to be looking at her for that shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like,
something
you
was-
fool.
Something was not quite right.
Uh-uh.
Blow it up.
Stand by. That'd be fun to make a
Don't
clip
do
that's
it,
just
yeah.
looping those like back and forth for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Wait for it.
Wait
Hold
for it.
on.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Keep waiting for it.
Stand by.
Stand for it.
Wait by.
Sit for it. Now stand again.
Wait, stand. Stand it. Wait before you stand. Bye bye. Bye bye.
They've got all this rock candy available.
Yeah, they're not tasting a lick of it.
So, who wants to summarize what happened in that fight?
I think the aliens expected the traitor guy to come back and join them. And so they put a bomb on the escape pod.
Okay.
And now they're going to interrogate him.
You got it.
No, I don't.
That's why we're doing questions. Oscars.
Oh.
Eh. Ugh.
Ooh.
Don't make me pick you up and push you against the wall again.
John, he asked the questions.
Yeah, he did. He asked Shadow and Vorlon questions.
Finish the
It's
sentence,
so
David.
like the Dark Knight interrogating the Joker. You have nothing.
That's where they got it from.
With all your
Best
strength.
original screenplay goes to Parasite.
Ooh.
Animated feature goes to Toy Story 4.
Okay.
Best supporting actor, Brad Pitt.
Nice.
I think that's Brad Pitt's first Oscar.
Oh, really? No, DiCaprio never got Oscars.
I think it's Brad Pitt's first. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. No, Brad Pitt wins his first acting Oscar.
Yes.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. He previously won as a producer for 12 Years a Slave.
What are you saying? I feel like this is the wrong voice for this alien.
How would you want his voice to be?
Hello. I'll get you, He-Man.
No, like less like that. Like
I'll
it's so
get you,
human
He-Man.
and whiny. Like, how does all this stuff on his face affect his voice and make it? Yeah.
John, what was the voice again?
I can't remember. Yeah.
TikTok the videos.
Kiss.
He's
kiss,
all drooly.
kiss,
Just clean your
kiss,
mouth,
kiss,
boss.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Basically, he's saying he
didn't
works.
listen to that whole scene. At the beginning of the scene, he said, "You can't beat them," and the end of the scene, he's like, "You can't beat them." So what happened in that conversation?
He described who he works for.
What is going?
We're
on?
back in it, baby.
I hate this so much. They got to the jump gate, but there's one more ship there. A zoom! She has a zoom.
Shut up.
This is some of the worst acting.
Yeah, she's just not that good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be a different show if she was, like, really good.
Yeah.
Into the web.
Put her through.
Nice.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
My name is Alan Rickman.
Hi. No, Mrs. Dread.
Send us your best punching aimer.
There can be. Yeah, do that. No, don't do that. No, nobody asked you. No feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Typical.
Why would you say typical?
Typical.
Typical. That was a sweet shot.
He's worried about his friend. Dude, bro. Sorry that the ghosts freaked me out. Are there still ghosts in this movie, David?
Please no more.
David, did that plot get resolved with the ghost?
The one with the big mouth, is he gone? He scares me.
Why is his mouth so big? Sorry, I feel like I'm doing a lot of asking questions, but I hope that's indicative.
Why is his mouth so big? Because it's screaming with the voice of 1,000 dead souls.
David, did we drop that side plot? They told me. They're right here.
What's that? But hold on, there's no one there.
No, look at it from my POV.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
David likes to lean his hands on things a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He's a leaning captain.
Hot man thing.
Hot man summer. Nothing. What? Wait a minute. Kisses him on the forehead. That's the time for the kissing we're looking for. No, dude. No, dude. We did not get renewed for another season. For a season. So. Sorry.
I came here to tell you that, actually.
I never learned this guy's name.
Which guy, David?
No, the guy he's talking to, or he was talking to. He's just one guy. Why not give him back? You didn't let me finish my cool monologue. Hey, what's up, dude? What's good? Are you vibing?
This guy.
That dude's vibing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just fine. I'm telling you.
They should make that a memoji.
What the fuck? You're trouble. You're nothing but trouble.
We decided we're actually going to blow you up. Yeah, that's right. Definitely didn't come up with a plan to win this at the very last moment.
Here comes Mr.
I can't see. I want to see what that guy
Trashbags.
looks like. Oh, it's gonna blow up.
Oh, spooky.
Dumb.
Huh?
It's actually a very Matthew Gideon plan.
Yeah. He's basically Matthew Gideon.
Matthew Gideon.
Shut up.
In order to do it, they had to wipe the memory the first time from their brains using a technique called inception.
Oh, okay. Cute.
Oh.
Damn. Okay. And that whole sequence probably wiped out a lot of the rest of our runtime that we had together.
This movie's almost over.
Here's the same shot of the castle from earlier.
Hell yeah.
You did a great job. This is the last time we're going to see Jakar right now.
Unless he's in Lost Tales somehow.
What'd you say?
Unless he's in Lost Tales.
I don't think he is.
Oh. Five-season arc. Full of action and character development, adventure.
Cute.
Kiss.
She looks like Kathy Griffin a little bit.
Yeah.
She looks like Lois Griffin. Sorry.
Yeah, she's dead though.
She's super dead. They didn't write that episode, really.
He's so much more settled into his character than anybody else.
Yeah.
Are you? Is that what that does? One jump this time.
First. Oh, Babylon 5?
Yeah.
President Sheridan?
Good job.
Thank you.
Aww.
Set up. That's not cool. It's a line from the show that he said. But they're just like doing
He just
it to
quoted
do it.
himself. Don't play this music. Then, oh my god, you can't. That's so illegal, dude.
Sure.
They played the
Sure,
Babylon
sure.
5 music.
Why not? Okay, alright, let's talk about it.
I have thoughts before you get mad at me and you're like, it's boring. Me. I have thoughts.
Okay.
Do you like my
Now
impression
we
of you,
have
by
real
the way?
facts here.
What'd you say?
I said, do you like my impression of you?
Yeah. Wait, hold on, give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, talk for us.
Hi, hello.
Okay, good. We had to adjust the volume back to normal, but it's normal now.
Okay. Hey, everyone. We're here to talk about Babylon 5, Legend of the Rangers. To live and die in Starlight.
Oh, man. Yeah, what are your thoughts, Alan?
I really like the idea. So, okay. When they announced Crusade and we started watching that, we were like, oh, you're going to go for this sort of darker, like heavily network influenced, kind of sexy, like broken, sad crew of people trying to like survive in a sad world. And it's like bleak at its core, but it finds a little bit of like hope and optimism in that, which is kind of what Babylon 5 is. And there's its success.
Sure, yeah.
You know, that's in a way. If it had gone longer, it definitely would have become something else, but that's where it felt like. With this, it's like, okay, so they wanted to make an adventure show. They wanted to make like a swashbuckling, like down on their luck crew doing their best in a system that doesn't have anything to provide to them, so they're out there carving their own destiny. Great. Cool idea. There's just so much shit in the way of getting to that that like by the time we're there, you're just once like the plot has established itself, you're just doing a B5 plot again. At least in this pilot, there's a pretender race. They're evil. They're stronger than everyone else. They're controlling people. There's mind powers. It's like, guys, be your own thing. Be confident enough to be your own thing. You can be in the same universe as B5 and not just do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem with it was that there was just so much action. It felt like that was just kind of boring, and what I want is for that stuff to be like out of the way, to be rare, so that we save a lot of time for character interaction. But in this, all of the characters were so like bland and rote, and like their pairings were so predictable that I wasn't really invested in watching them be themselves either. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I totally agree with that. I think that's why the energy here is where it is over here in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like I think in a good show, every two characters has between them some like interesting charge.
The Whedon test.
Oh,
that's what we call that.
Oh, perfect.
Exactly that
perfect.
thing.
Okay,
yeah.
great. I'm plugging in. We're all on the same page.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a chat's idea that you just struck upon there.
Amazing. And in this, it's like I felt like our main guy was committed, and he was doing the thing, and he was actually totally on par with what I've seen in other, from our main characters.
Yeah, he was fine.
He was totally fine, but there was no interesting thing between him and any other character.
Yeah, I think every other character was a a cool idea for someone to be on the ship, but there wasn't any compelling like relationship ideas there.
Yeah, there was no like drama in it. The sci-fi ideas were there, but as like a thing to watch and be invested in for the relationships, there's nothing.
It felt like everybody kind of told you what was interesting about them when they went around and introduced themselves. Like, oh, I'm the kind of telepathic first mate who's a little bit even keel. Oh, I'm the lady who can kung fu fight to shoot the lasers or whatever.
Right.
It's like, great, I get everybody's thing. And Alan, like you said, I understand everybody's role. If this is like a BioWare RPG and I can go back on my ship and pick 2 people to come with me on every mission. I understand what all their powers are.
Right.
But like, I don't really get why I should be invested in any of them.
This should have been a Babylon 5 video game.
Yeah, this would have been a good setup for a video game.
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that because there's a quotation that's actually on the wiki page for the Lost Tales, but it's kind of related to this, and it's from JMS talking about how he was getting tired of branching out media-wise with the Babylon 5 franchise, because there was like talk about like, does he want to do a game project? Does he want to do like direct-to-DVD stuff or things on cable? And basically, it's from July 13th, 2008, so right around when Lost Tales was coming out. And he said there would be no further Lost Tales DVDs because he was no longer interested in producing low-budget DVDs, cable projects, or small computer games. He explained that he was proud of V5 as a 5-year story, but he felt that The Legend of the Rangers and The Lost Tales, although well-intentioned, quote, did more to subtract from the legacy of Babylon 5 than add to it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Right.
This doesn't need to be a Babylon 5 thing.
100%.
This could be like another sci-fi show. He could have just done a different thing.
I'll give props to the effects though, which were the best.
Yeah.
By far.
Yes.
Of any of these movies.
Yeah, when we jumped forward several years, we're on a different effects studio. Like, yeah.
Right. Because it was not only like not distractingly bad, but there were a couple of images that were like, oh.
Like that's really, if I got like a Blu-ray, if there existed a Blu-ray of this would be like a really great shot to like, you know, isolate and make a wallpaper or something. Yeah, I mean, space is beautiful and they portray really well. But I don't find David that interesting. I feel like I've seen so many like cocksure white guy ship captain who's like, we got to do what no one else wants to do, and like that's so.
That's how JMS writes every protagonist. Like that's Sheridan and that's Sinclair a little bit, and that's Gideon for sure.
But it works only when he messes them up and you realize that they're deeply broken, sad guys. But like this guy, it just kind of does well.
Yeah, he just seems like a normal guy.
And that's another reason why I keep harping on how he needs like good foils. Like in the Star Trek, the first of like the newer Star Treks, Spock and Kirk really hate each other. They seem to really hate each other, and they really get the better of each other. Yeah. And screw each other over. And there's no one for this guy to like no one beats him or screws him over or is smarter than him. They all are just like, wow, Captain. Like at the end, when he does his plan and it works, and then everyone's like, wow, Captain, that was really good.
You're like, why?
That was awesome when you lied to us.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't trust us because only you are smart enough to pull that off.
And like, Sarah's an embarrassment of a character. Everything about her sucks profoundly. Performance, not great. The whole punchy magic thing, nonsense. I don't even know what board meeting came to that conclusion that would be cool, but someone messed up.
We need a new thing.
Like if there was a show that was like martial arts adventure movie meets sci-fi ship movie,
that could work,
or show or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I'm interested. Let's take a look. And even on paper, like person who uses martial arts to shoot the stuff I'm into, but the fact that she's like on this like high flying wire act and she's like
Yeah.
floating and doing it instead of
Yeah.
it being genuine cool martial arts moves bothered me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it just looked so
It looked
silly.
bad, and then she was also really not selling it with her like physicality or acting.
Right. She's kind of holding her fists like they're a bow and arrow, and it's just like, why? I just sent y'all a link because I'm looking through all the names of characters and confirmed that the original captain of the Enfali, who's killed at the beginning of the movie, his name is in fact Bart Gregg,
Wowie.
which truly, you couldn't ask for a better like sci-fi name than Bart Gregg.
No, you cannot. Also,
Um,
as I compare this to the other movies, this was not. I don't know. Like, was it really the worst one? I don't know if it was the worst.
I don't know. We're looking at a list of the movies right now.
rank the films. Oh, also, by the way, Mitchell, you asked me who
Yeah.
we know that ended up in this movie besides Jakar.
Yeah.
It seems like one of the Minbari named Tanir was in this film. I didn't even catch where he was, but he's from that.
Tanir was the captain of the one that got blown up, of the Valen, right?
Oh, maybe. Wait, maybe?
Yeah. I
Captain
think
of
so.
the Valen. Yes, he was one of the Minbari in Learning Curve.
Yeah, that's what I thought we learned. Okay.
Which is
How does this rank with the other movies? I mean, let's just count The Gathering out, I guess, or do we count The Gathering?
I think we can still count The Gathering. It still is a film.
Okay.
They all are like continuity-ish related. So you have A Call to Arms. You have River. In order, you have The Gathering, Third Space, In the Beginning, A River of Souls, A Call to Arms, Legend of the Rangers.
If
That's
I'm thinking about
6.
like those in order of which ones I'm most and least excited to rewatch, I think Third Space is the lowest one for me.
Lower than
Yeah.
this one.
Yes,
I think so.
definitely for me.
I mean, it's deeply generic. I agree with that.
I think this is second worst.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause Third Space, like I can put a couple ticks in the positives column for this, which include the effects.
Yeah.
And
Third
Third
Space,
Space
like-
had
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Bad effects, no relevance, a lack of relevance to the point where they make a joke about it in the show.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wouldn't it be weird if we found like ancient technology that's like faster than whatever travel we have right now? Yeah, that would be weird. Anyways, yeah, I think The Gathering tops it, and then followed closely in second by River of Souls, which is just a delightful romp of a film.
You think Gathering is the
love-
best?
River of Souls.
It's been so long, Magellan, that I like associate The Gathering with Babylon 5 now. So that's why I guess it's
Yeah.
hard. Like, if you include it, it's at the top. If you don't include it, then that's not relevant. So then if we
I think
don't
it's
include
tough.
it, then yeah, I think River of Souls is the best movie.
River of Souls
Yeah.
is one I would most want to rewatch
Right,
by
right.
far.
Yeah, same.
sure.
I could rewatch that one just like anytime. In the Beginning or A Call to Arms, which one's higher up?
I think A Call to Arms, but A Call to Arms was kind of bad, right?
It sounds like
just
you don't remember. It
remember that
sounds
I-
like if you don't remember A Call to Arms.
Well, I just remember I was bored by In the Beginning because it was like just stuff that we'd seen before.
The problem with In the Beginning is that it the biggest like fundamental narrative flaw is that it intimates that all these characters knew each other and you just didn't know that they met each other. And it's like, no, that's actually undoing a lot of good canon. Whereas A Call to Arms is entirely canon. It just doesn't matter. It's just irrelevant because the show tells.
I think I'd rather rewatch A Call to Arms than In the Beginning.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like thinking about Crusade, which I'm
Yeah.
now going to be thinking about for the rest of my life. So yeah, I think it's River of Souls, then A Call to Arms, then In the Beginning, then Legend of the Rangers, and then Third Space at the bottom.
That sounds right.
That sounds right in my heart and soul.
Yeah.
Charlie, does that sound good to you?
Yeah, you know, I'll
You're the foremost expert on the Babylon 5 films.
They do call me Mr. Babylon 5 movies.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was
Awful.
disappointed by A Call to Arms.
Yeah.
How does it rank? You liked In the Beginning because you didn't know the stuff from it before.
Yeah, I liked In the Beginning more than A Call to Arms.
Yeah.
But I understand I was approaching it from a different
Yeah.
Well, then maybe that's the most pure ranking, and that's what we go with. You got the most pure rankings.
Alan, what do you think? Now it's 2-1. I guess it doesn't matter what you think, Alan.
Well, I disagree with you.
Right.
Yeah, but you agree that everyone should agree with me.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I'm so confused.
Oh,
I
go ahead.
Well, I'm just curious because now we are so far, far, far out from Babylon 5. We're at the point where it's like all these like different stories from the B5 universe that are all various levels of interesting or important. And because there's such a big time difference now, it feels like the writers have a distance from the show that they originally created. You know what I mean? Like this movie came out in 2002. When did Sleeping in Light air? You know, like put 98.
98, yeah.
4 years, and you're like, all right, hold on, who's Jakar again? Okay, well, this guy's here, and like I have this idea. You know, we did Crusade in the meantime, but that lasted us a year, and like it's been a while.
Yeah,
and
that's another reason why why does it need to be a Babylon 5 movie? Why didn't
100%.
Sci-Fi Channel just say like, hey JMS, come do a new thing? We know you did Babylon 5, like give us a new idea that can be whatever you want.
Right. And I think
I'm wondering who the instigator was for this. Like, did JMS, was he sitting around and he was like, I've devised a great new Babylon 5 story that I want to tell? Or was Sci-Fi Channel like, hey, we just got the rights. We want to do some B5.
I can't imagine that he like felt an immense amount of passion for telling this specific story. I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it.
What's truly wild is when you watch all this, like when you watch Just B5, you're like, why isn't there more of this show? Why didn't more people talk about it? And like, why isn't it going on today and all that stuff? And then you see what's come since then and seen how the various networks treated JMS and company. And you're like, oh, yeah, he went years trying to make more B5 stuff. He didn't like just go, all right, well, season 5 is done. I guess I'm done. He made Crusade. He made Legend of the Rangers. And then he did the Lost Tales project, and he's like, no, clearly this is never going to work the way I want it to. I'm done with this. Unless they let me make a big budget, like one more time movie, B5 is done.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at now. You know, now he's on to bigger and better things. He's working on Sense8, and he's back into comics, and, you know, he's trying to like branch out into other mediums because TV has just completely burnt this guy out by now.
Yeah, it was a long run for him. What is the Lost Tales? It looks like a movie. It looks like it's Babylon 5.
Yeah, so what we were told, we initially thought that it was a movie, and let's go into this, Alan, and tell people what we're watching for next time. So next time we're watching The Lost Tales, and we thought that it was a movie, but then listeners told us that it's actually like 2 different stories. So it's like he was gonna do like bonus anthology episodes called The Lost Tales that like are fill in random Babylon 5 stories in random places. So we were told that it makes the most sense to like watch it as the way we normally watch stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we're watching The Lost Tales. The description is as follows. Times change. Dangers remain. 10 years after he became president of the Interstellar Alliance, Sheridan prepares for a fateful Babylon 5 reunion that could prevent Earth's impending doom if he will also compromise his core principles.
Looks to camera. He will not.
He's a good guy. So we're going to watch that next time, and that's going to be the very last piece of Babylon 5 media we consume.
At least televised media, in case we end up like reading the scripts or
books or something,
or reading the books. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. It's really, really, really buck wild to me to think that came out in 2007.
I know
That's half
really
a decade from this, which is like 4 years from B5. Like, where are we?
Yeah.
There's Charlie. My favorite episode of Babylon 5 is called "The Deconstruction of Falling Stars," and it's basically like plotting out what happens in the universe centered around the Interstellar Alliance at different intervals of time since its founding. So like a year later, 5 years later, 10 years, 100 years, 1,000, and then like a million years later. and it's really fascinating, and it's a really brilliant bit of like sci-fi writing, but now it feels like Babylon 5 is in its own little deconstruction of Falling Stars, where it's like the people who worked on the show, it's like kids are working on it now. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's funny.
We're in a different universe. But yeah, folks. So we're in it. We're in the heat of it, and I want to say thank you as always to Charlie, for joining us for the Babylon 5 films.
Thank you as always for inviting me. You know, I know sometimes I give these films a hard time, but it's fun to watch them, fun to think about movies.
Yeah. It's often deserved. I think these aren't.
And if ever we watch a show again that has movies, we will bring you back.
I like it.
100%. That's a Chats guarantee.
Yeah. Alan, should I do the plugs here?
Please do the plugs, sir.
Okay. So if you'd like to get in contact with the show, you can do so in a number of different ways to send us questions, comments, feedback, or suggestions, really anything you've got. You can email us at chatspod@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, tweet at us at chatspod over there on twitter.com. Both of those are spelled CHATZPOD. You can go on to iTunes and review Chats a Television Podcast, which would be very helpful for us, especially as we continue to approach whatever we happen to be doing next. We want to try to get more people on board, because the beginning of shows is always the best time to do that. And we're probably going to be doing a couple short shows in a row for a little bit. Is that fair to say?
That's very fair to say. That's entirely accurate.
So it'll be a good time to, tell your friends and post places and all that. You can also support us on Patreon. I think at this point, so we're recording way ahead right now, which is kind of messing with our brains. But I think at this point we've announced on the Patreon that we're going to be changing the way the Patreon is structured a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So in the past, I think we've announced this, or we should have announced at this point, this change on a bonus episode, but this is the first time we're talking about it on the main feed. In the past, we've done this where each dollar tier gives you access to new content. We're going to be slightly scaling back our Patreon content because we want to spend time improving the show in other ways and experimenting with other projects and things like that. So now the way the pricing is going to work out is you can support us at $1 a month, and that is you saying, hey, I like the show, I want to keep the lights on, and we really appreciate that, and we'll find a way to name you somewhere or thank you for that. Bonus content at $3 a month, you get access to everything. So we'll be doing 3 bonus episodes of some kind every month. Every month you'll get a chance to vote on the things you're most interested in listening to. So if you go on Patreon right now, there should be a poll there to select content for March. And $3 gets you access to 3 things. And then $5 a month is you really like us, and that's fantastic, and we're really grateful for that, and we'll find a special way to thank you that goes above and beyond just saying like, hey, so-and-so, thank you so much. But that's where we're at right now. We might go back to the old way of doing things. We might change it differently depending on your feedback. But for now, this is what we're going to experiment with. And we're excited to see what it's going to look like.
Yeah. As the Pokemon theme song says, it's a whole new world we live in. But you still got to catch them all. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you got to remember at the end of the day that what matters.
Pokemon Johto.
Yeah, I think breaks are healthy, and we wanna like be able to do the Patreon stuff in a way that lets us, like you said, just amplify and improve all the stuff that's currently coming out without just falling victim to becoming a content farm, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Moo.
Exactly.
Totally. And we always like to end our episodes by talking about just little things you can snack on, little chatsums. So, Charlie, you're the guest here. Do you have a chatsum for us this week?
Yes. My sister and I this past month tried out the ClassPass free trial to get in shape. And the way it works, if you live in a major city that has ClassPass, download the app. They give you some points in the app. Like, you have 30 points, and you can use them to do, like, workouts and fitness classes at various gyms.
Whoa.
And it's fun if you're someone who's always mining your life experience for funny moments and stories and characters. It probably means you don't go to gyms that much, and also it's just a rich I don't know, a rich culture to just dip your toe into. Go to a gym, take one CrossFit class, be like, oh my god, people do this, and it feels good to work out. Class pass free trial.
That's very cool.
Nice. Alan, what about you? What's your chatsum?
I just finished or I'm about to finish a book, and I'm extremely late to the party here, but I've been reading the Discworld books. Specifically, I've talked about Discworld before, but I checked our chatsums list and I haven't chatsummed it, I don't think.
Okay.
But Terry Pratchett, back in the day, rest in peace to one of the best writers of his time, put out this massive fantasy franchise called Discworld. It encompassed 40-something books, several TV adaptations, movies, etc. The very first one, it's called The Color of Magic. I had been reading it on and off for the last year. Just on a lark, I was like, what's Discworld about? And I found it in a used bookstore in Maine for $3, like a crappy copy of it. And at first I was like, oh, whatever, it's kind of slow and weird, I don't get it, maybe I should read the other ones, because they're not all linearly, it's just a bunch of different side stories in the same multiverse. This fantasy world that is on a flat disc carried on the back of a turtle is the sort of premise of Discworld.
Yeah.
And I just finished I'm about to finish The Color of Magic after we record this probably, but it's such a good bit of singular fantasy storytelling, because I've been so inundated with sci-fi lately that it's nice to kind of go back and be like, you know what's cool is just wizards. When we watched Crusade, it's what got me back into reading Discworld, was because we were like, oh, this would be better as a fantasy series, it'd be better like a D&D party, and the way that Discworld was pitched to me was it's the wackiest British D&D campaign you've ever seen. There's a barbarian who has done a bunch of adventures and now he's just tired of them and he just wants to drink and be friends with people, but he's still really tough and big. And there's a wizard who only knows one spell and he's the main character. And there's a guy who has a suitcase with teeth that tries to eat people. And it's just wacky and weird and a lot of fun. And it has a great ensemble and really gorgeous descriptions of its world that is
nice.
Not too, because I think a lot of fantasy can get kind of self-indulgent with the verdant trees and the flavor of the food and the texture of the cloth, and Discworld is no, this ogre looks like water, he smells like water, he's a water ogre, and that's all you need to know. His name is Jeff. Move on with it. It's very efficient storytelling. So I don't know about the rest of the franchise, but definitely check out The Color of Magic, and if you're interested, there is a whole Discworld universe for you to chomp right into.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Marge?
What about you?
I was worried that you might take this one, Charlie, but you didn't, and that's great, so I'm going to do it.
Please.
Last evening, I went to the films with Chuck here, and we went and saw Oscar nominee / Oscar winner, and Alan, let me give you the alt take here, / Oscar loser, 1917. And it was really good. I mean, I learned and then forgot until right when the movie started that the whole thing is meant to look as if it's one continuous take.
Oh, come on.
With a couple cuts. What?
Sorry. No, not.
You don't like that?
It's just it's a thing. It's popular in cinema, but that movie looks gorgeous from what I've seen of it. Is it gorgeous?
It's gorgeous. It's incredibly immersive.
Ooh.
It's really intense in points, and
Yeah.
it's really beautiful in points. When Charlie was like, "Oh, let's see this," it's the only movie that is open at the time that we want to go to the movies.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to see a war movie. And it does a lot of the war movie stuff that war movies do, but it does it in a very fluid, natural, human way that doesn't glorify war at any point. It doesn't yeah, it's not up its own ass like some of those movies are sometimes. It's just really good. So
1917.
I recommend 1917. I don't care what the Academy says.
I don't care what Alan says about movies that look like they're one shot.
Yeah, let me give you my alt take. I do care what the Academy says.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, now I have to keep all your takes, right? I can't actually be selective.
Because you're too lazy.
Wow.
Whoa.
Got him. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Mortar shots fired.
I also want to chat a random clip I saw on Twitter of these German teens talking to people on the street. And they were like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And they kept saying bitch, which I don't like. I don't like that word at all, and I don't use it. But it was very funny when that was the only English word that these German teenagers were saying.
I looked up what they were saying. I'm boring like that. I always
You
look these
did?
things. Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of more fun when you don't know. Once you do, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't look it up. And at one point, one of them goes, ra-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah. That's great.
It's good.
I'll put a link to that for the kids so that's easy to find. But yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Well, folks, thank you again to Charlie for joining us on the podcast. Thank you. Thank you to Magellan for being the rock to my hard place.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, dear listener, for listening to this episode of Chatzylon 5. Peace.